Welcome to the channel, folks, and welcome to UTMB week. So it is the Monday, the first day. Now, if you're new to the channel, you might not know what UTMB is, but it's basically the World Cup of trail running. This is the World Finals here this week. So that includes the CCC, the OCC, and the big race on Friday, UTMB. But also during the week, they have an amazing expo. Lots going on in there, as you can see behind me. Lots of brands, lots of innovations, exciting kit and new shoes. So we always try and show you that when we're here in town, but we're going to do it slightly differently this year. So if you follow F1, you'll know what Martin Brundle does down the pit lane. He goes in, he tries to speak to people as he goes, and he does it in one take, and that is exactly what we're going to try and do today. We have no idea how it's going to go. Liga is behind the camera, bless her, but I'm sure we'll manage. So let's get inside and let's see what we find. Let's go. Right, so like I said, we're in Chamonix, the home of trail running. It's an incredible place, and like I said, there's lots going on in the expo. We've got lots of brands that you don't necessarily hear for in the UK, so it's always exciting to see what they're up to. And we're obviously racing as well, so we're doing the ETC tomorrow. We're not quite race fit, but you know, we've run up a couple of mountains, so we should be okay. So obviously it might be a bit noisy as we go around. You can hear the main stage. They do talks throughout the week, but let's get down inside the expo and see what brands we can talk to. Right. And if we just come over here, you can see Hoka. Obviously the race sponsors have a big stand, but come on, look at the view, eh? Mont Blanc glistening away in the sunshine, amazing. But right, let's start off down here. Obviously it's very busy. It's the first day of the expo, so there's lots of excited runners here having a look around. So we'll try not to get in anyone's way. So we'll see if we can find some brands that we obviously partner up with now and again. So I know Innovate here, I think they've got some exciting shoes, and we're pairing up with them on the shakeout run, so it'd be good to have a chat with them. Adidas always have a big show here, big stand. But you can see what I mean by it really is like being a kid in a sweet shop if you're a trail runner. You've got Adidas, Camelback, La Sportiva, all the brands are here. And you know, if you come here with your credit card, you've got to make sure you keep your hands in your pockets, that's for sure. Unfortunately, like I was saying with the race, racing tomorrow, myself and Liga and Stephen Cousins from Film My Run, we were planning on coming out and getting super fit, but Liga's been poorly. I've had a sore foot, so we haven't done as much as we wanted, but we're still going to go out. We're going to give it our best. It's only 15k with 1,200 meters of elevation, so we should be okay. Let's see if we can find someone to talk to, shall we? When you do stuff like this, it makes you realise how good Martin Brundle is at it, because it's pretty tricky, but we will find someone. Right, we've definitely found someone here. So we're at the Innovate booth. So we're going to try and have a chat with someone, a friend of the channel, someone who's been on before. So Lee, how are you?
Just I want a hug.
Oh, give me a hug. Good to see you.
Hello, Liga.
So, how's it going? First day?
Yeah,
busy?
Really good, thank you, Lloyd. Yeah, it's going fantastic. Yeah, we've done things a little bit differently this year with the stand. We've got some new types of messaging that we're talking about. It's been really well received. So, yeah, it's been great to meet the loyal brand Innovate fans have been coming on. We've also had lots of new people as well come in and saying hello and learning about Innovate. So it's been cool.
When you told me you were doing something different, I was very intrigued.
Yeah.
But now I can see what you've been up to.
Yeah, it's almost like a fun protest.
Yeah.
We're protesting against cramped feet and squashed feet, and we want people to free their feet, feel that work as nature intended, work with the shoe rather than the shoe controlling the foot. And yeah, so it's all about that. Our message is all around freeing your feet and finding your flow.
Nice. And obviously, good to have you out in Chamonix this year. And are you coming out on the shakeout run on Wednesday?
Mate, you want to see how many people have been on this stand this morning telling us they're coming on the shakeout run. It is incredible. There's talk of it being the biggest shakeout run in Chamonix.
I think we could be close. It's definitely, what I like to say is it's definitely going to be the steadiest and the flattest, because we've done a couple of shakeout runs since we've been here, and I don't know what's going on. Up, super steep climbs, down technical descents. We're not going to have any of that on our shakeout run. We're going to keep it nice and chilled, nice and friendly, nice and social, and again, super supported by Innovate again this year. So really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be incredible. The numbers that we've seen of people are signing up, and if everyone turns up, it could be amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
Fingers crossed.
Right, well we're doing a Martin Brundle style expo video.
like it.
So
really
it's a one
caught me
take.
off guard. I
Yeah,
liked
yeah,
it.
it's one take. But Johnny, good to see you. We'll see you. We'll pop back later and have a chat. Right, on to the next one. Good to see you guys. Right, so there's the guys from Innovate. Like I said, always supportive of the channel. You know, we went up and did the behind the scenes tour, and they really get behind the shakeout run. We got lots of great giveaways, and best of all, they treat all the runners to a tasty Moody's coffee afterwards. So incredible support from the brand. But let's go this way. Let's get away from the music because we don't want any music. And we got Merrell over here. Let's see if we can have a chat with Merrell. We might be able to see some Agility Peak 6 action. No, I don't think they've got any here. So we're actually, I can't remember, hello mate, I can't remember what evening it is. I think it's Tuesday after our race. Merrell are launching the new Agility Peak 6, which I am super excited about. I was a big fan of the 5, so really looking forward to seeing what the 6 is like, what they've done to it, how they've adapted it. Hopefully it's still a really good shoe that works well for me, but we should find out on Tuesday because I think they're going to hook us up with a pair. But you can see we got Merrell here, but yeah, no Agility 6s, so let's move on. If they had them, maybe we could have given you a sneaky peek. So we got obviously kit, shoes, but we've also got lots of nutrition here as well. And like I said, lots of brands that we don't necessarily see in the UK. So we got Kylus here. So I went out on a shakeout run this morning, and we actually did another shakeout run with them the other week, myself and Liga. So let's see if I can, let's try and grab a pair of shoes to show you. Where's a shoe? Where's a shoe? Can I just grab one of them, mate? Thank you. So this is what we were running in this morning. So this is the EX330. I've tested out a lot of their shoes. I've got to say it, I think this is one of my favourites. Really nice midsole, super comfy, lots of energy return, but it also felt very stable. And we were running on some technical descents this morning, so excited to give them a few more miles over the coming weeks. And then we'll be doing a full review on the channel, but I'll pop that back. Let's go. So what do we got here? X-Bionics, so you might know X-Bionics for making really technical apparel. They're also doing some trail shoes these days, so a pretty funky looking shoe, I think you'll agree. Haven't tested them out yet, but I'd be really interested to see how they run. Obviously super technical apparel, so I dare say the shoes are on par with that, but let's go. Oh, let's go and see these guys. Let's go and see these guys. So, when we got out to Chamonix, we realised that Lee didn't have a race belt. She used one in her last race, really enjoyed it. So we picked up a race belt from this brand. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to murder it. I thought it was so good that I actually bought one myself. Really, really innovative race belt design. Better than any other I've used before. So I wonder if they got one on the stand. Let's have a look. So this is the belt. So really clever design. It's got 3 magnetic clips and you can adjust them along the belt. So if you've got a small number or a big number, and the magnets are super strong. So lots of adjustment and you haven't got things flapping around and getting in the way. So we're excited to test them out at the ETC tomorrow. Let's pop that back. Right, onwards and upwards. So we've been that way. Shall we cross the road and go over to the Hoka stand? Because, you know, they're obviously one of the big sponsors. Let's have a look and see what they're up to. We'll cross the road safely, look left and right. Oh, we've also got Instinct over here, so we'll try and get a chat with them. There's a big queue here. Shall we find out what they're waiting for? Is there anyone who speaks English? Let's have a look. Oh, what is it? Also in the expo, they do lots of giveaways. So like spinning a wheel, pick something out of a hat, and it looks like Brooks have got a giveaway going on. So that's why there's probably about 50 people queuing up for it. So lots of stuff like that going on at the expo as well. It's not just about promoting new shoes, new apparel, or selling stuff. There's also lots of giveaways to be had. But let's head this way and see what we got going on down here. You right there, Liga? Yeah? So we got Scott running here. If you follow the channel, you'll know that we've actually recently been to Switzerland and we visited their HQ. super welcoming, took us in behind the scenes, showed us what they've been up to on their new shoes for 2026. Let's go and have a chat with them, see if we can grab a shoe and show you what they've been up to. So let me grab this. So this is the latest update to the Kinabalu 3. If you watched my review of the Kinabalu 3, you know it didn't really work for me and I wasn't that impressed with it. Well, I've got to say, this is a massive update. I've got about 30 miles in them so far, really comfortable, super lightweight, nice and flexible, stable, and it's just an exciting shoe to run in. So I'm predicting good things ahead for Scott running in 2026, and there's going to be more to come on our visit to the HQ on the channel, probably towards the end of this year or maybe at the beginning of next year. But I'm not sure if any of the guys who we spoke to at the HQ are here, or else we could have had a bit of a chat with them. But maybe we'll do a loop round and we'll come back and see if there's anybody here. But let's move on for now. Right, we'll go down here. Excuse-moi, merci, merci beaucoup. What's your step down the stairs? Right, okay, so another brand that I've tested out recently on the channel, quite a new brand to the scene. They do ultra road racing shoes, but they're also starting to do trail shoes. So let's go and have a look and see what Mount to Coaster up to here at the Expo. So this is the T1. I recently did a first impressions on the channel. Actually, a really impressive trail shoe. I was very impressed with the performance. Nice Vibram outsole, really comfortable midsole as well. And again, for a new brand, they're creating some really good product, really good trail shoes and road shoes. I was actually speaking to Stephen Cousins from Film or Run earlier. He's got a pair and he's really impressed with them as well. So they must be doing something right. But okay, so we'll work through. We'll work up. We've got, I see Vibram, we've got VJ over there. Obviously we've tested a lot of VJ shoes on the channel. Was a big fan of their Ultra 3s, but that midsole just compressed a little bit too much for me after 100 miles. So let's go and have a look at the Vibram truck. So this is exciting. We all know them for super sticky, grippy rubber outsoles, but at races like UTMB, they bring this big articulated lorry, and this is a resole station. So they will resole your shoes for you if you book an appointment. Obviously they're very busy, but let's see if we can go inside and I'll show you what they're up to. So follow me up. It's pretty noisy in here, so we'll only stay for a second. So you can see in here, guys working over there. They're sanding the outsoles down. They're going to be glued onto the shoes. It's pretty warm and toasty in here, that's for sure. And then, if I grab one of these, you can see the outsoles that they put on. I actually had it done on a pair of my shoes back in 2015, I think. But yeah, a pretty amazing setup. And if you know Vibram, fantastic rubber outsole, super grippy, super sticky, especially in the UK when it's a wet winter. But we'll get out of the way. Let's go.
You were not in the way.
How are you? How are you?
You weren't in the way. You're fine, thank you.
We met in 2015.
That, so please don't think you're in the way, because you put that on video. It's not in the way.
This
you guys are welcome.
This is the outsole expert.
No. These guys, no. Listen, come here. These are the outsole experts, because they're actually mounting the soles on the actual shoes, right? On any shoe possible. So they're the experts. You have to give credit where credit is due. No,
I totally agree, and they work really hard over the space of this race.
Yes.
In a hot environment.
Is there more information that you need? Because we're so busy here. I'm as usual doing nothing, so I can answer questions.
What we might do is, could we come back, because we're doing like a one-take video walking around the expo, but it'd be great to come back and maybe speak to you in a bit more detail about the whole process.
I totally get that. Yes, absolutely.
Because I know I spoke to you before and it was really interesting.
Remind me the name?
Run4Adventure.
Yes, Run4Adventure. I know your name.
Oh, Lloyd.
Lloyd, so good to see you. Like the famous
Liga, Lloyd.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh,
but we'll
she's a true fan.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever stop?
Yeah.
It's like, do you ever stop filming?
Focus, committed. Good to see you again, and we'll pop back and have a proper chat.
And just walk in and out, you're welcome. Just walk.
Very kind. Awesome. Well, that was a nice welcome. We love that. Right. Down here we've got Coros. So you'll know that big fan of Coros watches. Both myself and Liga wear the Pace Pro. So I'm not sure they've got anything new out. Oh, actually, I think they might have something new out. Let's just take a quick look. What we got going on here? Oh, yeah. So in the case here, the new Nomad. So that is their latest release. But like I say, we've been wearing the Pace Pro for a while now. Super impressed with it. Love the AMOLED display. And if you check out some of the descriptions on our videos, we've actually got a link where... Shall we walk and talk? Let's walk and talk. We've got a link where if you purchase yourself a Coros watch, you'll actually get one of their free nylon bands with the watch, and they are super comfy, super lightweight. Both myself and Liga have one on our Pace Pro, but where did we want to go next? Sun God. Right, let's move this way. So we're obviously moving quite quickly because we don't want the camera to overheat again. So let's try and get this done as soon as we can. We'll just have a, hello mate, we'll just have a quick pan round here. So you can see behind me, this is the Hoka Fly Zone. Massive stand, obviously the sponsor of the event. Lots going on here. Last year it was super impressive. We may pop in there a bit later, but we're going to cross back over the road. Try not to get run over. Watch the step, Liga, watch the step. Well done. And up the other side. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Right, I'm sure it was this way. So again, myself and Liga, just before we came out to Chamonix, we were given a pair of their 42s, so they're running specific sunglasses, and I've got to say, they're amazing. They're the best sunglasses we've both ever worn. Really good in the bright light. Awesome when we went into the tree line. No glare, just a great sunglass. And also, these guys are doing a VK. Is it on Thursday you're doing the VK?
Thursday morning, yeah.
How's it looking? You've got a few people entered?
Yeah, I think so. We're not too sure about certain numbers, but we're up for it.
Yeah. I'm coming.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm coming. I love that route, so
yeah,
we'll
meet
be
at
there.
Moody's.
Yeah.
For 9 and then set off 9:30 for
fantastic.
fast 1,000 meters.
Yeah. I think I've talked to a few other people to come as well. So
excellent.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the more the merrier.
I'm not sure it'll be a fast 1,000 meters.
We might have Ian, who's a pro skimo racer and mountaineer, starting at the back and seeing how many people he can overtake.
Yeah, so he's going to embarrass us all.
Not embarrassed, just make a cool video.
yeah. Awesome. Well, we will see you there on Thursday.
Awesome.
Mate. And like I was saying, the 42s.
They're excellent.
Wicked.
The lenses are incredible.
Amazing lens. Is it a slightly tweaked lens or?
I think it's the same that we use in all of ours, but yeah, the new glasses are great.
You know, I've used a lot of the glasses, but they just seem another level.
Yeah,
really.
well, the AKO ones.
Yeah, very good. But yeah, it's a good job, and we'll see you Thursday for a bit of hyperventilating. Cheers, mate. So there's our different take on the Expo this year. It was good to have a quick look around. Like I say, we're going to wrap it up before the camera overheats. Really hope you've enjoyed coming around this year's UTMB Expo 2025. We've got a busy week ahead of us. So tonight there's some film premieres going on. I think one of them's a film by Ethan Newberry, aka the Ginger Runner. And you know, a lot of the reason why I started reviewing shoes was from watching his videos. So it's going to be really exciting to go to that. And then the rest of the week is super busy, obviously racing all day tomorrow. So if you have enjoyed the video, coming around this quick fire tour, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We'll be back on the channel very soon with some more mountain running content, and as always, stay safe and keep on running.